Welcome to Locker Room OT here at wearegreenbay.com. Joining us tonight from the Luxemburg-Casco football program, head coach Dylan Maney. How you doing?
Hey,
and his quarterback Garrett Eisen. How you doing, bud?
Good.
Well, we're more than halfway through the high school season, and you guys are 4-2 in conference play. I guess, Dylan, what do you like most about this group of Spartans you got out there in Luxembourg?
Well, there's a lot. There's probably, I don't know if we have enough time to talk about it, but, it's kids like Garrett that are sitting next to me that are special kids, football players, but, even better people off the field. And I think anytime you can work with a kid like that, it's great because it's a blessing for us and our coaching staff, and we're hoping the kids are enjoying the experience just as much.
Oh, Garrett, I got to apologize right away. I've mispronounced your name a couple times.
Yeah.
When you see it spelled there, A-I-S-S-E-N, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eisen.
Eisen, that's right.
Like ice in a cooler.
Eisen a cooler, nice. You got any other good nicknames
Iceman.
that we can share?
Yeah. Iceman is popular.
Iceman is the popular one? Well, I guess, Dylan, when you look at quarterbacks, you've had some good ones. And it doesn't matter what level of football, it kind of starts there. And, you got to protect him, you got to block for him with the offensive line, but when you have a guy who's a dual threat like he is, that makes things a little bit easier.
Well, 100%. And we knew that going into this year. Garrett was our quarterback last year, and he did great things. And, he worked really hard in the offseason to become a better football player. And so we knew we were going to go into the season with that. So we've created an offense around him, basically, because we know he's got a great arm and we like to use his arm. We knew we needed to get a little bit more dimensional, not throwing as much, so we use his legs a little bit more this year. And,
right.
He's been versatile, and he's taken some hits over the last couple of weeks, but he's a tough kid, and we just like to watch him play.
Yeah, 15 touchdowns, I think, already this season, only 6 picks. Who do you model your game after? Is it Aaron Rodgers?
Oh,
Is that the easy one to say?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
What do you like most about watching a guy like that? And you growing up, that's all you know, really.
Yeah. I love his ability to create plays. If he has nothing, he can still make something out of it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Dylan, Garrett's not the only one. You got some big-time players on that program. Go through the list of guys who either are playing at the next level or will be getting those all-conference accolades when the season is over.
Yeah, we've been super blessed out in Luxembourg over the last, I've been there 6 years to have really good athletes come through. We've had some kids who play 2 sports. Sometimes they're wrestling football players, sometimes they're basketball football players, sometimes they play 3 sports with baseball. But, this year we have a really nice group of seniors. We have 17 seniors in our program. We love it when kids join us. We have one senior who hasn't played for the last 2 years, and he decided to come out just because of the culture that we have and the behaviors that our team has, and try that we create a positive environment for our kids. So, the list goes on and on, but, we were just, Garrett and I were talking on the way in about how some of our kids have really taken that step forward, and it's been really cool to see a kid like Cole Erickson step up at center, who's done a phenomenal job all year leading our offensive line in our calls and our different pickups and whatever he's got to do from the standpoint of an offensive lineman. And then you have a kid like Lance T-Bon, another kid who's a senior who's done a phenomenal job in the weight room in the offseason. It's just been great to be a part of this with these kids. And like I always tell them, I'm just a part of it. I'm a spoke in the wheel,
right,
and I'm along for the ride. So,
well, Garrett, how much fun has it been for you too? When you have success, I get it. There's 2 teams at the top of the league in the Northeastern Conference, but boy, week in and week out, that is a tough league.
Yeah. There's a lot of good football teams in that league. But I love playing with all my guys on my team. I would take this team over any other one. Growing up with all these guys, I love them all.
Yeah. Well, who's the big guy? Koisman? He gets the football, and he also, he's just a unique talent, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He is. He's a great kid. He's he's unbelievably talented when we talk numbers, and he can run like a deer, and he tackles well, and he's a great kid to have in the program because we can play him both sides, and we can play him at quarterback sometimes for Garrett when he needs a break and let him run, or we can play him at D-end, or we can play him out at receiver. You never know where he's going to come out, and he's super versatile, which makes it really nice for us.
Well, this week there's 2 left in the regular season on Friday night, and you've got a big one against Wrightstown.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Tigers, undefeated, and this is your litmus test going into the playoffs.
They're a good team. We gotta execute on all aspects of the game. It's gonna be a fight Friday night, but we're looking forward to it.
Well, and you guys will get them, and then you got one against O'Connell Falls to finish, I believe.
Right.
And there's still something to be left decided. You could play spoiler here a little bit.
We sure could, and that's where we're at right now. We're about taking a step forward Friday. We know how good Wrightstown is. They're good every year. Their tradition, their history is phenomenal, and you know, we've challenged our kids all week. We can really get our program going in the right direction, going into the playoffs here by, you know, getting that foot in front of that other Friday night by taking it on with Wrightstown, and then we see where the next game takes us, but we want to get on that winning track as we move into the playoffs. So.
Yeah, it's that time of year, getting cold on those Friday nights, and that means one thing. The postseason is right around the corner.
It sure is.
All right, quarterback Garrett Eisen for the Spartans of Luxemburg-Casco. Head coach Dylan Maney, appreciate you stopping by. Best of luck as we wrap things up and move forward into October.
Hey, thanks, Brooke. We appreciate it.
All right, you're watching Locker Room OT at wearegreenbay.com.